Yeah, good morning to you all, ladies and gentlemen of the press. I'm here, Mokute. I don't arrive this morning. Well, if you must know, today happens to be Thursday, in the month of August, and today, I'm the 10th of August, 2023. Well, this headline of this morning might not go down well with my fellow Igbo brothers and BIAFRANs as well. But at least I think it is to the best interest of our people to know that even in the midst of a crisis, there are still some prominent and reliable source from the Yoruba people speaking in favor of the Igbos, not minding that all is politics, but at least as a eku menono according to Igbo language. I don't know how to interpret it to English. If you know the interpreting, please drop it at the comment section so that people who could not understand my Igbo dialect will also learn from it at the comment section. That is why it is very, very, very necessary that whenever you watch a content, you need to do what? You need to drop a comment so that even the owner of that very content will know that yes, somebody is trying to acknowledge or somebody is acknowledging the effort of that very particular person. Despite the fact that the people I'm having commenting well, I don't know which word I want to use to qualify them because I don't want to be rude. It is too early. Anyway, where they comment, fine and good though. May the God reward you according to the desires of your heart. According to what I said last time, I said, well, it sounds the same. Let us go straight to the headlines that we have here this morning. And then we will come back again and take the full responsibility of our news. And the top headline here we have is a ministerial appointment, according to, and that is why I said it might not go down with my fellow BIAFRAN brothers and Igbos, because when they are talking about the issue of Fulani government of Nigeria, we don't want to pay so much interest. But the one made me to bring this news to the knowledge of my people is for you to know that even in the midst of the hatred Igbos are encountering in Europe from Yoruba people, there are still some people who can also stand on their feet and made some very important statements concerning the Igbos. Tinubu not fair to Igbos, according to Segun Showomi. That is one of our top headlines. So as we are proceeding, I want you to use the 1 minute of your time to subscribe to this channel, like, comment, and remember, the patapata of them all, the overall is share this message. Let it get to every nooks and crannies. Let our people who hate Yorubas also know that they can at least, there are some that speak in the favor of the Igbos. Despite the fact that how was saboteurs, but hey, no wahala, all we do, according to my people. So let us go to other news that we have. This news is coming from the Anambra State. My people in the Onitsha market and warehouse there. Please, make on do what? Make on sorry. Fire God's warehouse in Onitsha and destroy goods worth millions and billions of naira. Che, who light the fire? Is it electric or technical faults? I cannot say. Anyway, let us proceed with the other news that we have here. Ministerial screening, according to Doyin Okupe, he said, and I quote, why Senate should ask Malam Nasir El-Rufai to write undertaking before confirmation. Undertaking on what ground? I don't know. Even yourself, you don't know. But we will come back for it. This is just the headline of what you have to expect from this early morning broadcast today. Sanusi visits Tinubu after meeting with the leaders of Niger coup. You went to meet your brothers. I know they will grant you audience. Yes, now, you are from Niger. Muhammadu Buhari is from Niger. So they will grant you that audience. If not, tell me the reason why they should deny Abdul Salam Abubakar and also Sultan of Sokoto, somebody Ahmed Abubakar number 3. They are not from Niger. They are from other Fulani enclaves. So this one, anyway, we will come back to know exactly what you discuss with them and what you come to tell your paymaster will be Alhaji Tinubu. Insecurity. Abia state government will never pay criminals to cease fire, according to Uba. On I don't hear them criminal where the Abia state make you begin the pack yakaya if na Republic of Benin. Make you go there, go camp, because I want the Nakarika, according to my people. This news is from my Abia State people. Okonjo Iweala denies saying she's under attack over visit to Tunumbu. There must be controversies in anything you do. That is why when people gather to bash me on the comment section, I am not bothered, because anything we do in this life, if you keep silent, they will talk, and you talk, they will also talk, or they will also complain. So why not we keep on talking, and they will also keep talking? That is life. Niger coup, military intervention could still happen, according to Tunumbu's spokesman, Ajuri Ngelele. This name self, whether this guy self now from India, he come here, come become a spokesperson. I don't understand though. Anyway, my wonderful people, I beg you, we're about to take off now. Tighten your seatbelt too, because today is going to be fire for fire. Remember yesterday I said it's going to be fire for fire, and I delivered. And I will also deliver for today, as long as the news keep on popping up. A chieftain of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Segun Showumi, has slammed President Bola Ahmed Tinubu over the manner in which he is consulting his cabinet, claiming he is not being fair to the Southeast zone. Showumi claimed that the administration has done quite a lot of things that could be considered a serious missteps. He made the assertion on Wednesday while featuring on Channel Television Politics Today program. Showumi said he is still a bit uncomfortable with the fact that it is beginning to seem that his people, Southwest, could get larger positions in Tinubu's government. Not good, they have already started. Imagine ordinary Ogun State can produce more than 5 slots in the so-called cabinet. Then the 5 eastern states have each have 5 slots. For a region, have only 5 slots. He said, I am a Yoruba man. Ironically, I have known Asiwaju for years. So there must be some kind of soft spot there. But I have tried very hard to say, let's wait until 100 days. Why? Because there is a tradition and culture of let them take 100 days to settle down. But unfortunately, for this administration, they have done quite a lot of things that could be considered as a serious mistake, according to Segun Showumi. And they have done it in such a brazen and horrid manner that people are now forced to say no. You see, this is what we are fighting for. This is what the Biafrans are fighting for. The marginalization in the federal character, in the federal capital territory, both in what do they call it? In nomination, in every offices. Imagine all the whole, both the Inspector General of Police, of Army Staff, all of these things have go to Yoruba. If Hausa take over, it will go to Hausa. But if Igbo man take over, it will employ both Hausa and Yorubas equal. That is the issue we are having here. The people you call your own, they are not your own. Indirectly, they are telling you that our own is our own and their own is their own. And they have done it in such a brazen and horrid manner that people are now forced to say no, according to Segun Showumi. I have seen the kind of people he is putting in his cabinet, and I laughed at him. Few brilliant persons, but a few excessively recycled characters. If you come in this country and you want to do a paradigm shift, and your paradigm shift includes former governors, you are not doing it well. There are over 200 million in this country. That particular party, APC, has been in charge for the last 8 years. Whatever they are trying to clean now, their party cost it. Their government as well cost it, according to Shogumi. I have looked at the people he's putting together. I'm a little bit uncomfortable with the fact that, if I may be honest with you, both of us Yoruba men, it is beginning to seem that our people will get the best of the cherries. I can tell you the things we have already gotten and the things are likely to get. We are in charge of customs already. We are in charge of police already. We are in charge of the army already. We are in charge of CBN already. We are in charge of Federal Inland Revenue Service. We are also in charge of taxation. We are in charge of appropriation. All goes to Yorubas. Have we become such a people that can only be fair when we are talking about other people? We have begun to see a pattern that all of the cream is coming to us. And what we would not accept from former President Buhari, who was fairer to us than he was to his people. We must be brave enough to say that This is not even the right thing for us. We are not suddenly going to become parochial people who insist that all of the things in this country. Does it not prick your soul that you are putting 10 in one place, 9 in one place, 7 in one place, and 5 in one place, and you are giving the Southeast Igbos 5? I can tell you for free, there's no mental capacity, validation, education, authentication that you are looking for in the world that you will not be found in Igbo, either in Nigeria or in the diaspora. Why is it now you are telling me that you can only give 5 from them? These are the issues that is triggering people to do what? To agitate for freedom. Well, that one is a story we are going to also illustrate in another video that will come next after this. Fire God's warehouse in Onitsha Market. Fire on Tuesday gutted a warehouse in a 3-story building at number 64 Venn Road in Onitsha, Anambra State. This was confirmed in a statement signed by the Director and Fire Chief of Anambra Fire Service, Mr. Martin Agbili, on Wednesday in Onitsha. Agbili said the Anambra Fire Service received a distress call on a fire outbreak in a 3-story building at number 64 Venn Road by Sanishi in Onitsha at about 9:46 p.m. on Tuesday. We immediately deployed our fire trucks and our diligent firefighters to the scene of the fire. The cause of the fire is unknown and no life was lost. The fire partly affected the building and affected the goods at the ground floor, as many vacuum flags in the warehouse were destroyed, he said. Abili said his men were able to control the fire from spreading to other buildings around. Well, thank you all for doing that best, and I applaud you and appreciate your concern and your effort and doggedness. Why Senate should ask El-Rufai to write undertaking before confirmation during Okupe? The former Director General of the P2B presidential campaign during Okupe has urged the Senate to direct ministerial nominee Nasir El-Rufai to write an undertaking before his confirmation. Okupe said El-Rufai should make to sign an undertaking not to make comments on religion while taking over as minister in the Tinubu's cabinet. He urged the Senate to reconsider its decision to drop El-Rufai as minister. Tweeting, Okupe said, El-Rufai has the capacity to handle the power crisis in Nigeria. According to Okupe, I am not a fan of Malam Nasir El-Rufai, whom I consider to be a radical of some sort, and who has the recent past demonstrated some threats of religious extremism. Still, very few people will doubt El-Rufai's competence and immense capacity to perform. The Senate may insist on an undertaking from him before his confirmation that while in office as a minister, he will refrain from making any comments or remarks on religion or anything that got to do with Christians or Muslims. The power ministry is extremely important in our economy and our serious efforts to combat poverty, according to Doyin. If any Nigerian can fix our energy problems, former Governor Nasir El-Rufai is certainly one of such people. The Senate has refused to confirm El-Rufai due to some security challenges or issues. He was part of the 48-man ministerial list nominated by Bola Ahmed Tinubu's led administration. Sanusi visited Alhaji Tinubu after meeting leaders of Niger coup. Ahmed Bola Tinubu and the 14th Emir of Kano, Sanusi Lamido Sanusi, met behind closed doors at the presidential villa Abuja on Wednesday night. The meeting comes after Sanusi returned from Niger Republic, where he met with the military junta that seized power from the democratically elected President Muhammadu Bazoum. The former TBN governor arrived at the presidential villa around 8:25 p.m. His arrival came immediately after a high delegation of the Nigerian Islamic Ulama met with the president. When asked about his visit to Niger, Sanusi simply said, "It is fine," as at that time of filling this report, Sanusi was still meeting with Alhaji, or you can call him Oga Tinubu. Insecurity in Abia State. And Abia government have vowed not to pay criminals to cease fire. Uba is the one bringing this news to the people of Abia State. The senior special advisor on security matters to the government of Abia State, Naval Commander McDonald Uba, retired on Wednesday, retreated the determination of the present administration in the state to combat any act of criminality in any part of the Abia State. He also disclosed that the state government had put in place an effective security architecture aimed at ensuring improvement in intelligence gathering and surveillance, according to him, in crime fighting and prevention in Abia State. Uba, who stated this in an interview with Daily Post on Wednesday in Umuahia, recalled how different gangs of kidnappers and other criminal elements were being settled to cease fire or to seize their wicked destruction of lives and the looting of public properties under the past administration of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) in the state. According to the security head, the governor of Ales Oti-led administration will not leave any stone unturned in dealing ruthlessly with the criminal gangsters who attempt to constitute disturbance to the peace and security of the state and her people, saying, "Gone are those days ransoms were being paid to mindless set of abductors and bandits in securing a victim release from their captivity." He frowned at the recent murder of 2 policemen in Aba, the commercial center of the state, following a clash between the security agencies and the traders in Ariara International Market last week. Okonjo-Iweala, the WTO president, denies saying she is under attack over the visit to Alhaji or Oga Tinubu. The Director General of the World Trade Organization, Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, has debunked speculations that she said she came under attack after her visit to Bola Ahmed Tinubu in Aso Rock. According to Daily Post, recall that the WTA boss met with the President Ahmed Tinubu at the Presidential Villa Abuja on Tuesday. After her visit, rumors broke on social media that she said she was under attack over her visit to the president or to the Aso Rock. However, reacting via her Twitter handle on Wednesday, Okonjo-Iweala said the statement was widely false and designated to create mischief among Nigerians. She wrote, "It has been just brought to my attention that there is a false statement circulating on WhatsApp attributed to me saying that I am being attacked for my visit to Bola Ahmed Tinubu in Aso Rock. That statement circulating is false. In fact, it is wickedly false designated to create mischief among Nigerians. Please disregard the statement," according to the DG of WTO, Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. Military intervention could still happen, Tinubu's spokesman, Ajuri Ngelale, laments. The special advisor to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on media and publicity, Ajuri Ngelale, has said military intervention is not off the table as the Economic Community of West African States (ECOWAS) seeks to ensure that democratic rule returns to Niger Republic. Ngelale revealed this during an interview with Al Jazeera on Tuesday evening. He was reacting to concerns that Niger junta had defied the ECOWAS deadline and still continue the hostage of the democratically elected president in that very particular regard. ECOWAS has threatened the use of force if the junta does not comply with the deadline which elapsed on Sunday. According to Ngelale, noted that the additional sanctions on Niger are proof that the Commission is focused on a diplomatic approach before resorting to the use of force as a last option. Coup is coup. Either you do it with INEC or you do it with gun. So I don't see the difference between what happened in a 26th of July 2023 in Niger Republic and what happened on the 1st of March 2023 by INEC announcing election results by 4 a.m. when everybody was still asleep. Wow, this life no balance. We are, according to him, we are not taking the kind of a simplistic approach that some international media have chosen to take, which is that either you must go in or you are not serious, or you stay out and you are not serious. We do not accept that simple narrative, according to Ngelale. What we are saying is that we have multiple levers on which we can leverage to achieve the end that we are seeking, to achieve which is to uphold the ECOWAS protocols by ensuring that there is a return of civilian democratic rule under the leadership of President Bazoum as duly elected by the people of Niger Republic. The question is, are you sure the people of Niger Republic elected this man? Because after the coup, the whole country went into celebration, both male and female, old and young, even cripple. I mean, people who are physically challenged. Sorry to use that word, cripple. People who are physically challenged. Everybody was celebrating. It means that that country have been in a serious mess since this administration of Muhammad Bazoum take over office in that very country. So now, what happens? Whether that happens today or next week or next month, we will see. But we are determined to leverage all elements of our power regionally to ensure that that happens, and that is not limited only to military intervention, according to Tinubu's spokesman, Ajuri Ngelele. Although military intervention has not and will not be taken off the table, according to the spokesperson of the presidential or of the APC, or Poverty Congress. Anyway, we are moving forward. Tinubu appoints U1 400 level students into tax reforms committee. May they just useless the life and the future of this girl. That is what you are trying to do. You want to join her together with the old fools who have been in this government since 1999. We started this democracy. And you think that she will make any impact? No. She have to work with like-minded people. I mean, the people with her for her stature. Because she cannot have any mouth on that very particular regard. She cannot say anything. One is that she is too young. Two is that the people that are there is old enough to be even her grandfather or grandmothers. So, I mean, how is she going to challenge whatever decision they want to take? Absolutely not. Highest, they will just give her a peanut and she shut up, and things will keep on spoiling. So we don't even congratulate you or clap for you. Oh, you appointed a U1 400 level student into tax reform in the midst of tigers and wolves. You want to appoint ordinary chicken to come and make a difference. Oga Tinubu, you failed this one. Oh. President Bola Tinubu has appointed the University of Ibadan U1 400 level student Orile Abaje as member of the Presidential Committee on Fiscal Policy and Tax Reforms. The committee was inaugurated on Tuesday. All happens in Abuja, the state capital. The presidency in a tweet on Tuesday said one of the members of the Presidential Committee on Fiscal Policy and Tax Reforms inaugurated by Bola Tinubu at official bar today is a 400 level economic student of the University of Ibadan, Miss Orile Abaje, and Orile Gomu, who is also the president of at UI Tax Club, president of the Ibadan whatever, and the Nigerian Higher Education Foundation scholar. According to him, the committee headed by Taiwo Oyedele is expected to deliver a schedule of quick reforms that can be implemented within the first 30 days. The only thing they will do, they will suffocate this girl with work. So that she will be the one to do everything that all these old fools could not do. Critical reform measures should be recommended in 6 months, and full implementation will take place within 1 calendar whole year, the president said, or the presidential said. Well, my wonderful people, my viewers and subscribers, now here we go take back our kaya and I go with the go. So this one is just a quick one. So start the news and also make sure you finish it. Like, comment, subscribe, and of them all. Please share this message so that you get to every news and credits of our nation, both the BIAFRAN land, both the Nigerian land, both the Africans, and also the world at large. Until you hear my voice again, I still remain Okute Daily Talk. Have a nice day and bye for now. Kemesiano.